Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another brand new video. I am the Lord of the Zombies speaking, and today's reaction video I'm going to be reacting to is another one. And yes, the legend himself, Dorkly, has made another video. And this video is called If Lex Luthor Had an Assignment. Man, about time to bring that back. Like, seriously, about time to bring that back. Which I'm like, all right, that's reasonable enough. Let's just see how the video is. Pretty good so far. Like, man, Lex Luthor gets an assignment? Bro, there's just like no way that he's getting an assignment. But okay, well, I guess we're gonna see what happens, I suppose. And for those who definitely want to go ahead and absolutely subscribe, then go ahead and subscribe to my 6th channel. Go ahead and definitely subscribe. That'll be totally appreciated. And also, hope that you guys definitely enjoyed your Halloween. And for me, I have to say, it was alright for me, I suppose. It was alright. Which, I won't complain about Halloween. It was already okay, I guess. But, it was alright. Nothing to blame about and nothing to bite anything about, but I think it was kind of okay. A little bit, which I didn't expect anything else from Halloween, but it was just fine anyways, like usual, which was just fine anyways. So, for right now, folks and ladies and gentlemen, it is time we're going to react to another interesting video we've never reacted to before, but something is going to be a bit new and a bit different. And also, I can't believe I've remembered that most likely a bit of the plants or zombies or other, characters had recently reacted to those exactly by saying like, by saying if who had an assignment, which, by any of those reasons, bruh, it was like back in 2022. Like, that was like almost 4 years ago. Like, man, I can't even believe I remembered it. Way back before it was like 4 years, but damn, wasn't that interesting? And also, still gotta say to this day that hopefully this will actually be very interesting for me to react to this. And yes, I am the Lord of the Zombies, the Lord of the Zombies. So, anyways, let's begin this reaction so that way we don't have to wait this long to probably just like just talk a little bit before we even resume back to the video anyways. So let's see. And let's see how this will play out in 3, 2, 1, and let's go.
This Dorkly bit is sponsored by HeroScape. Stick around to the end for a chance to win a free battle box.
I'm gonna make this easy for you, Mr. Luthor. Get
Okay.
over yourself, you paranoid egomaniac!
What kind of assistant talks to his boss like this?
Yeah, I'm really more of a consultant at this point. Anyway, you're a billionaire genius who is so insecure that you've committed yourself to bringing down a superpowered alien who is practically beloved by the entire world.
He's a threat to humanity and to my legacy.
I'm sorry. I didn't realize Superman was dabbling in tech, defense contracts, and media monopolies. So he's a direct competitor now?
Well, no, not exactly, but he is definitely a threat to humanity.
Damn, this is like so hilarious that I find this funny that Lex Luthor even gets to join the freaking party. And also, what I also remember, by the way, that I remember last time back in 2022 that Thanos had an assignment, which also, it was pretty interesting. That was an interesting reaction by one of the plants or zombies had reacted to that by saying like, if Thanos had an assignment, which is also now we're even jumping to this year, 2025, with Lex Luthor for many reasons. But sure, I guess we're gonna love hearing this from what he's gonna about to pretty much say. And oh yeah, I find it funny that he's just gonna deal with Superman anyway. But saying is like Superman is like literally an enemy or pretty much a threat to almost anybody. But lol. But anyways, continue the video. Hilariously hilarious. So continue forth the video.
Competitor now?
Well, no, not exactly, but he is definitely a threat to humanity.
Right, the guy who famously doesn't kill anyone is a threat to humanity. Got it.
You seem to know a lot about this alien. You're not gonna shoot lasers out of your eyes, are you?
Bro, what? He's not even Superman. What are you talking about? Like, what are you talking about? Do you really think he has laser eyes for that? Bruh, he's not even wearing like a Superman powers. Like, he's not even having Superman powers. which I'm like, nah, literally Lex Luthor. What makes you think he's going to literally shoot laser out of his eyes? Which I don't think he's not even a Superman at this point. He's just a guy who pretty much just sits in the computer and just fulfills assignment for anyone to like help on any other villains to get any assignments for anything. Like, wow, isn't that funny?
You seem to know a lot about this alien. You're not gonna shoot lasers out of your eyes, are you?
It's heat vision, and calm down. I'm here to help.
You don't understand. The guy sneezes and the world cheers. Meanwhile, these simpletons have no clue about the burden of my genius, my sacrifices, my inventions. All so the world can see another day.
Right. And where does Bizarro rank on that list of inventions?
Well,
Look, you want to beat Superman, right?
of course I do. That smug alien thinks he's better than me.
Then, like I said before, get over yourself. If you want to beat Superman, you need to make the world a place that doesn't need him.
I don't follow.
You've got enough patents to solve climate change.
Oh, damn, that's a lot of Lex stuff. That's a lot of Lex Luthor inventions. Damn. With the planet being at the monitor at the red, holy crap, of course it has to be invented by that idea, by saying it's like, oh yeah, it has to be probably with like something that goes with like something that's going to go like pretty bit hot from the sun. That pretty much depends on how the sun even goes up. And of course is the Lex cell. The Lex cell, that's interesting. And of course with the Lex WATT. Interesting. Interesting with those three ideas that Lex Luthor already invented. Interesting.
Need him.
I don't follow.
You've got enough patents to solve climate change, cure cancer, and make unlimited energy.
Oh, yeah.
But instead, you've got convoluted plans like kryptonite braces?
Mock all you want, but
Kryptonite bracelets. What? Or braces. Or something, whatever he said. I don't know. Yeah, I think he said bracelet. Whatever. Blah. Still twisting my tongue for a little bit, but okay. That there probably didn't make sense either, but I don't know what kind of invention that would be, but that is not completely science.
soon Metropolis's water supply will be fluoride-free, and then everyone's teeth will begin to rot. And when Superman finally needs dental work,
Please stop talking.
telling you, kryptonite braces.
Just be the hero people actually need. You don't need to leap tall buildings, just feed people, power cities, and fix literally anything. Do that, and the world chooses you over Superman. That's how you win.
Or I get two countries to fight each other, and then
Just fix stuff!
Damn.
Maybe you're right. Maybe I am wasting my brilliance. I think it's time I finally start fixing... What?
Superman rescues baby ducks from a storm drain. City throws impromptu parade.
Yep, I'm gonna kill that prick.
Of course.
All right. Give him the old 1A.
Bruh, that is so funny and that is absolutely hilarious. Like, there's seriously no way I find this funny enough to laugh at here, but oh my god. No freaking way. Seriously, no way. Like, that is so funny and hilarious at the same time. I find that even funny to laugh right there. Which I'm like, yeah, that was absolutely pretty funny by seeing is like, oh yeah, Lex Luthor is definitely going to kill him, which I'm like, nice. When he just got into like in his Lex suit or something, he went to do that. I'm like, okay, well, I guess he took care of that job now before he's going to do that. Like, there's seriously, hilariously no way I find this funny, which I think it is already funny, so. Oh, classic. Literally the classics I ever was laughing to, but seriously, absolute classic. Right there, and absolutely right there in that video. So, anyways, with that being said, I hope that you guys, in fact, absolutely enjoyed this video. And like always, and likewise, please be sure to give this video a like and comment and subscribe it, that'll be notified. And once again, like always, please be sure to give this video a like and comment, subscribe to the bell to be notified. And please again, subscribe to the original person, original creator, and support the original video, and that way you won't miss a single video that comes on straight to this channel, and that way you won't miss a single video that comes right on it for it anyway. So that's all I'm gonna say. And as in for right now, man, that this video was already funny as it is, so hopefully, like I said, for much likely for anybody who has ever watched this video, I'm like, yeah, that's been such a long time from pretty much Dorkly, since that was a long time, which I think this was actually an interesting video to kind of begin with. Very interesting video. And say, I don't know what else is going to be forward like to be doing next to see is like, oh, which one's going to be next or something like that. Like, if it's going to be the next assignment for which villain that is going to get the next one, which I can't believe I remembered this a little while back since 2022. Like, that has been so long, a decades, which has been literally that kind of that long. I was like, oh, wow. I never knew that was super long, which I think that's been a long time ever since, which I actually will agree with myself. I actually agree. So, yeah, and I have to say, literally all the way back when Thanos had an assignment for the end game, yeah, I say that's been a long time ever since, and I think that, well, I think there's supposed to be kind of be more of those, which hopefully we might still get those soon enough to see what's going to happen for this time. Which, seriously, I'm going to love the fact that I'm going to love seeing the next one, whoever is going to get the next assignment, which I think the only thing that would be funny to watch exactly is that I'm trying to probably think of which villain that has never even got another assignment or something. Which, by the way, that's just like a freaking long time. That has ever been the longest of the time. Which, speaking of the longest time, let me go ahead and try to type this out anyway by saying is like, yeah, I'm just going to type out with saying is had an assignment. Let's see. Yeah, let me just check for a second. Let me see. Alright. Alright. That is so interesting. Man, that has been so many segments I've ever seen right here. Literally, that's a lot of segments. Because I'll admit that's a lot. Like, the only ones who never got the assignment is probably Darkseid. I'll assume that I think it will be Darkseid. Which also for those, by the way, I actually want to say this too, by the way, for anybody, is that I think Dorkly should make another video called If Darkseid Had Another Assignment. Or should I say, from what was the video title itself, it would probably be called is If Darkseid Had an Assignment. Think about that for a minute. Like, think for that for a second. Like, Darkseid's never even got one, apparently, to begin with. Which, I'm not sure if he's already gotten one, but I think I could probably just guess or two that I think Darkseid's never even got one. Because, I mean, Thanos already got it first, not Darkseid. Which I know it's going to be the same thing that he's going to bring up, like, oh, he's going to bring up Superman, he's going to bring up the Justice League and stuff, that he might bring those into the table with like the guy who's just sitting on this chair while actually being on his monitor computer while actually talking to that person. Which I mean, that's actually a good idea for once. Like, you know, if anybody does want to like type out the comment by saying is like, hey Dorkly, like, you know, say it's like this is hey Dorkly, what about you put Darkseid in this one by saying is like, what if Darkseid had an assignment? Or should I say in this current time what the title always will say is like, if Darkseid had an assignment, like that would be interesting. Like that would be so interesting that I would even hell even consider saying is like, yeah, I'm totally gonna say is like, hell yeah, I'm totally putting my sense in there and I'm totally gonna watch it. Like for real, man, that would be cool if I'd see that. You know, that would be amazing. Like Darkseid, the only guy who probably just destroys one world, is just the next interesting thing that I would probably see for another villain like himself as Darkseid. Like, please just bring Darkseid exactly because that would actually be impressive to see. Which, even though that Thanos already did got one, but why not make something similar that will still be Darkseid and all, which will probably be all the other explanations and stuff, which that probably will still make sense. And oh yeah, as in for this video, well, this video, like I said, was interesting as heck. It was also a bit well done and a bit impressive as I could call it and say as how great the video is. Well, if I probably say this, that this video I might regard and say is like, I'm going to probably rate this video a bit of a 10 out of 10 because it's been a while since I've never seen this video again exactly for that long. which of course that was called is what if, or should I say, if next Luthor had an assignment, which, bruh, it's been so freaking long that, yeah, we probably need that again or something. To see another assignment, which, bruh, the assignment series are so freaking well based. Literally the only based I'd ever seen on Dorkly ever since, by any chance with more reactions, is just the wildest thing to see, and very well done, and absolute good stuff on it, which is just impressive. So, anyways, I guess it's time I'll say this, folks, is that I'm definitely going to sign out and just have it done. And also, for those who definitely enjoyed Halloween, then let me know down in the comments below, so that way I'll just check in the comments and see what you guys thought exactly, or tell me like a few different things what you guys did for Halloween. That way I'll be able to respond or something like that. But, at least like that's already fine and usual, since I'll probably take a look at it. So, anyways, that being said, I'm definitely going to sign off. And please again subscribe to the original people who did a very absolute amazing job on the next amazing, well done video that was finally in. Seriously, finally back to see another segment. Or should I say, assignment? Yeah, exactly. So, that being said, I'll see you next time, and hopefully that will get something like if Darkseid had an assignment, which that, by the way, I'm totally gonna smash that freaking like button if I see that video coming soon, which, bruh, I hope to see if that video is good, or if not, we'll see what happens. Like, it's gonna probably be like any usual video, like always, like every video that is, on every single if had an assignment stuff. So, with that being said, I'll see you later. Peace out again and sign off. And it's time I'll say this. I'm going to get going and wrap this up. And also, for those who are new to this channel, go ahead and absolutely subscribe, because that would be amazing and very well done. Amazing. So, with that being said, I am the Lord of the Zombies speaking. And I'll see you guys again next time. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you next time. And yes, it's been a while since it's been finally about time to have it around at some point to just, say it's about finally time. So, anyways, that being said, I'll see you next time, folks. Sign off, peace out, sign out, and we'll see you guys soon enough, absolutely, in the next video. So, anyway, see you later, and goodbye. Bye-bye, everyone. See ya next time. Peace on out. See you later, everyone, and sign off.